Lemuria. And the Lord God had planted a garden in Eden to the east, and there he put the man he had formed. Much has been discussed about the earthly paradise. Max Heindel argues that this earthly paradise is the astral light, and failed to realize the meaning of the word earthly. In reality, this paradise did exist, and it was the continent of Lemuria, located in the Pacific Ocean. This was the first dry land in the world. The temperature was extremely warm, but there went up a mist from the earth and watered the whole face of the ground. Genesis chapter 2 verse 6. The intense heat and the water vapor obscured the atmosphere, and people breathed through gills like fish. So God created man in his own image. In the image of God he created him, male and female, he created them. Genesis chapter 1 verse 27. The people of the Polar era, the Hyperborean era, and the early Lemurian era were hermaphrodites and reproduced like hermaphroditic microorganisms. In the early times of Lemuria, the human species hardly differed from animal species. However, through 150,000 years of evolution, the Lemurians reached a level of civilization so magnificent that we Aryans are still far from achieving. That was the Golden Age, the age of the Titans. Those were the delightful times of Arcadia, when there was no concept of mine or yours, because everything belonged to everyone. Those were the times when rivers flowed with milk and honey. The imagination of people was an ineffable mirror that solemnly reflected the panorama of the starry heavens of Urania. Man knew that his life was the life of the gods, and those who could play the lyre shook the divine realms with their delightful melodies. The artist who wielded the chisel was inspired by eternal wisdom and gave his delicate sculptures the terrible majesty of God. Oh, the time of the Titans, the time when rivers flowed with milk and honey. The Lemurians were of tall stature, had broad foreheads, and wore symbolic garments, white in front and black in the back. They had flying ships and vessels powered by atomic energy. They illuminated themselves with nuclear energy and reached a very high level of culture. In our book The Perfect Marriage, we extensively discuss this. These were the times of Arcadia. Man knew how to listen to the voices of the gods among the 7 vowels of nature, and these 7 vowels, I-E-O, U-A, M-S, resounded in the bodies of the Lemurians with the ineffable music of harmonious rhythms of fire. The Gnostic disciple must vocalize for 1 hour daily in the order outlined here. The form indicates the prolonged sound of each vowel, which should be a complete exhalation of the lungs. The I vibrates the pituitary and pineal glands, and man becomes clairvoyant. The E vibrates the thyroid gland, and man becomes clairaudient. The O vibrates the heart chakra, and man becomes intuitive. The U awakens the solar plexus, the stomach area, and man develops telepathy. The A vibrates the lung chakras, and man acquires the power to remember his past lives. The vowels M and S efficiently contribute to the development of all hidden powers. 1 hour of vocalization daily is worth more than reading 1,000,000 books on Eastern theosophy. The bodies of the Lemurians were miraculous harps, where the 7 vowels of nature sounded with the tremendous enthusiasm of the cosmos. When night fell, all human beings fell asleep like innocent creatures in Mother Nature's cradle, lulled by the sweet and moving songs of the gods. And when dawn broke, the sun brought clear joy, not dark sorrows. Oh, the time of the Titans. Those were the times when rivers flowed with milk and honey. The marriages of Arcadia were Gnostic marriages. Man only engaged in sexual union under the orders of the Elohim, and as a sacrifice on the altar of marriage, to provide bodies for the souls in need of reincarnation. Fornication was completely unknown, and there was no pain in childbirth. Through many thousands of years of constant earthquakes and volcanic eruptions, Lemuria sank beneath the raging waves of the Pacific, while the continent of Atlantis emerged from the ocean floor.